Hey there, my name is Colin. Welcome to this very family values special episode of Frederick One Take. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Garrett Gleason. So what was the name of the song you guys just performed?
It's called Slip and Fall.
Slip and Fall? Is that on a record?
Yep. It's on a record that I released October 1st of 2018 called Well. And it was recorded here in Mystery Ton Studios, engineered by Kenny, who engineered this session. And it features Ualu on drums and Artie Sadler on bass.
Okay, where is he today?
He was actually living in the area while recording it, but he recently moved down to Asheville, North Carolina. So as soon as the void filled for bass, I knew that Randy was my next go-to, and he's been playing the live stuff ever since.
How often do you guys get out to play?
So this is a new project for me, and we've only had 2 shows so far. Both have been, thankfully, really well received and really well attended. And it was at Black Cat for the release show for the record back in October, and then the day before New Year's Eve at Gypsy Sally's.
With influences, because just listening now, you guys are out there, you're tremendous players. It was an amazing performance.
Yeah,
And I'm wondering how you each got into your own instruments. We'll start with you.
I got into bass because I knew two people that had bands that nobody around Frederick, where I was growing up, really played bass. And drums is actually my first instrument. But I definitely have just like been changing styles over the years a lot. But my main influence right now is definitely Joe Dart from Wolfpack. I love that guy. He's super funky, and I love Jaco Pastorius, the jazz god. Like,
everybody does, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a bass player, you should definitely know Jaco.
Well, I come from a family that neither of my parents play music really. Well, my mom played guitar in the 70s, and that's sort of, we had a guitar in the house, but it was really my brother picking up guitar that got me obsessed with it. This was probably around 5th grade or so that I started playing, and I was really into the 80s metal shredder kind of thing. I was very much into Metallica and Iron Maiden and stuff. And then all within the same year of each other, I got introduced to prog music like Dream Theater, Yes, King Crimson, and also fusion of the 70s. John McLaughlin, Mahavishnu Orchestra was huge for me. So was Weather Report, so was Brand X. And that sort of guided a lot of my listening and my practicing until probably the end of high school and into college, when I started really embracing more indie kind of things just for my own listening. It wasn't really what I was practicing, but I was really loving Dirty Projectors, Grizzly Bear.
Music for me has been an inbuilt thing for me. I mean, growing up, with a Christian family, you have no option then to embrace that music. So at some point, not even at some point, I always loved to play music. Then I had this little opportunity to go to the drums, That was where it all started from. Trust me, it's been an amazing journey for me. Drumming is like a therapy for me. Drumming is a vibe for me. It's my way of life. Drumming for me, it's like an heart. It's a heartbeat. You feel me? It's something that I just want to, It's a journey. It's. I can keep talking from now till tomorrow, but but meeting this dude right here, it's been a minute. That's a brother. He's amazing.
I was gonna ask you guys about that too, how everybody came together.
Oh yeah, I'm a session player. He's a session player. There was this gig that I was called upon to play the drums, and I met him. Looking at these tall men playing the guitar, amazing. I'm like, so you don't know my culture, but you playing my music. So that was kind of amazing for me. That was kind of but we got along ever since then.
Yeah, he's got a really good knack for taking any odd timed or otherwise non-conventional thing that I throw at him and making it groove and making it so people can bob their heads, and I'm grateful for that because it really livens things up, especially live. And then I met Randy.
I think we met at Growlers, like the open jam there.
Yeah.
That's the first place I remember seeing him.
And he's from Frederick, yet I met him sort of halfway between those was that Gaithersburg?
Yeah, Gaithersburg.
Yeah, but I met him, and immediately I saw how quick his right hand was, and his sense of rhythm is just like pocket the size of Texas. So
thank you.
So I was like, yep, let me connect with him, and then I was fortunate to have Artie on my record because I love his playing and just his sensibility, his musicality. But when the void filled, I had the obvious go-to with him. So
cool. So are you planning on touring at all or supporting the album you put out in October with a lot of shows this year, or?
Yeah, so I have sort of a lot of things I'm trying to tackle this year, but I have been trying to at the very least coordinate some weekend warrior runs from this area, driving in a certain direction for a weekend, coming back, and also trying to plant seeds for further locations where I might have to fly out.
So if people do want to buy the album or listen to the album, can they buy it online? Did you press any?
Yes, we have discs as CDs available, and you can buy it online, like iTunes, Spotify. You can stream it, CD Baby, Bandcamp for my own personal. If you'd like to buy it through that. Separate avenue, Tidal, and the
Wow, you're in with Jay-Z?
Yeah. He hasn't hit me up about it, but yeah.
And how can people find you online?
Instagram, Facebook, Garrett Gleason. On Facebook, I've got a personal account as well as an artist page.
Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you all.
Thank you.